Sugar Ray Leonard says his words were taken out of content when discussing who would win out of Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence Jr. Sugar Ray Leonard stated Mikey would win simply because he's Mikey. Now he's retracting that statement. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Sugar Ray Leonard, if you didn't know by now, Sugar Ray Leonard stated that when asked who would win out of Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, Sugar Ray Leonard stated Mikey Garcia will win simply because it's Mikey Garcia, and you can't pick against him. That's what Sugar Ray Leonard, that was his breakdown of the fight. That was his assessment of the fight and how the fight would play out. You know, for a legend who is looked at and praised by Errol Spence Jr., Errol Spence Jr. repeatedly on numerous occasions stated that he was a huge fan of Sugar Ray Leonard. He modeled his fight game after Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, he just wanted to be, you know, I don't want to say he wanted to be just like Sugar Ray Leonard, but he looked up to Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard was a big part of the reason why he's boxing in the sport today. He went to the Olympics, you know, he participated in the Olympics a la Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, and it's really disheartening when you get legends of these magnitude that just goes against the grain for no simple reason. You know, when Sugar Ray Leonard says, it's one thing if Sugar Ray Leonard gives a specific breakdown of the fight. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard has a high IQ in the sport of boxing. Sugar Ray Leonard knows the sport of boxing in and out. Sugar Ray Leonard knows the sport of boxing more than he forgets more about boxing than I know about boxing. You understand? So Sugar Ray Leonard is a student of the game of boxing. For Sugar Ray Leonard to say something of that magnitude is irresponsible, I want to say, due to the fact that, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard knows all the advantages that Errol Spence Jr. has. You know, he knew all what was taking place. He knew that Mikey Garcia was coming up one weight class. You know, most people are going to say two, but it's really one. So Sugar Ray Leonard just picked Mikey Garcia simply off a namesake, and that's just wrong in the sport of boxing, especially when you're dealing with somebody the magnitude of Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is nobody's pushover, undefeated, you know, Olympian. So how could you just say that Mikey Garcia is just going to come up there and beat Errol Spence Jr. simply because it's Mikey Garcia? You understand? I heard Derrick James compare Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran to Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence, and he stated maybe he looked at himself as Errol Spence and he looked at Roberto Duran as Mikey Garcia, and maybe that's the reason why he picked Mikey Garcia to win. But what he did say is that, you know, he's picking Mikey Garcia simply because it's Mikey Garcia, and I think that's irresponsible. You know, I think that, you know, you got to give the people a breakdown why you're picking Mikey Garcia. What does he do in the ring? What do you see that Mikey does that he could exploit in Errol Spence Jr.? Why do you feel like Errol Spence Jr. won't be victorious against Mikey Garcia? You know, it's just responsible as a student of the game, as a legend in the game, and as a legend in the sport, you know, to give a in-depth breakdown. If you don't have time, you just say, you know, listen, I can't really get into it. That's a good fight, so on and so forth. You know, but I'm picking Mikey Garcia and I'll tell you why later on, something like that. But to say I'm picking Mikey Garcia simply because it's Mikey Garcia, you know, and had Mikey Garcia's team were wearing shirts that said Sugar Ray Leonard, Mikey Garcia is going to win this fight simply because it's Mikey Garcia. They were wearing shirts to antagonize Errol Spence Jr. with these quotes. And now Sugar Ray Leonard has since backtracked. This is what he put out. He said, Spence displayed dominance and control against Garcia, and my prediction was somewhat taken out of context, and what I predicted was about who started as an established control, and that was Errol Spence being the case. Congratulations, Errol. So he's saying that what he said was taken out of content. How could what you say be taken out of content when you said you're picking Mikey Garcia to win simply because he's Mikey Garcia? That's what you said. So how could people take it out of content? What did we take out of content? What was taken out of content? What did Errol Spence take out of content? What did Errol Spence misunderstand about your quotes? this goes back to some of the quotes that Andre Ward said. Andre Ward said about Deontay Wilder. He said, listen, I don't think Deontay Wilder wants that action again. I don't think he wants to walk through that fire. And then he hashtagged Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. So you were dismissing Deontay Wilder. You were dismissing the mindset of Deontay Wilder, and you were dismissing the fact that Deontay Wilder wanted that fight. And it turned out that Tyson Fury didn't want the fight, didn't want the rematch, right? And so Andre Ward said his that his words were taken out of context as well. No, your words can't be taken out of context. You said what you said. So Sugar Ray Leonard, you said you picking Mikey Garcia simply because it's Mikey Garcia. And now you're saying that your words were taken out of context. Please explain to the people, what did we misunderstand about you saying you're picking Mikey Garcia simply because it's Mikey Garcia? Let us know what you were talking about. Explain to us, right? Why? Because the fight turned out to be Errol Spence one-sided, Errol Spence by domination, Errol Spence by destruction, Errol Spence overwhelmed him. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even a fight. It was a glorified sparring session. That's what it was. That's simply what it was. And now, Sugar Ray, you were wrong. You were wrong, and now since you were wrong, now you're trying to backtrack your statements, and you're saying that the words that you put out there in the universe were taken out of content, but it came out of your mouth. So you need to, and it's still, you didn't break down what was taken out of content. All you're saying is your words were taken out of content. You have to break that down. You know, it's a sad day when you get the legend of the sport that don't want to back their own. You understand? You get Mike Tyson going against the grain constantly. He used to go against Floyd Mayweather constantly, right? Now he's going against Deontay Wilder, and he's going against Errol Spence. And now you get Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. The legends, the Mexican legends, will never go against Mikey Garcia. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. And I'm not saying because you have to stand by your race, but you know, it just becomes blatantly evident that you're doing this purposely. That's just what it boils down to. So to say, again, I'll read it. Spence displayed dominance and control against Garcia, and my prediction was somewhat taken out of context. And what I predicted was about who started established control, and that was Errol Spence being the case. Congratulations. You didn't go in depth to say that. You didn't go in depth to say that. All you simply said was, you was asked who you picking, Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence, and you said I'm picking Mikey Garcia simply because it's Mikey Garcia. That's it. So what was taken? You didn't say it was about control and it was about who was first. No, that's all wrong. And because you're getting a lot of heat, now you're trying to backtrack on your statements, point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sports TV, baby, from the